Uh, all right, hello everyone. Um, there was a situation I had where I made my first neural network. I guess I should link that video in the description. But I made my first neural network, and but I couldn't add the weights. And the reason why I couldn't add the weights to the neural network was because I did not know how to make global variables in Ruby. So right now I'm going to try to make some global variables in Ruby. And let's see, it's going over here. Okay. So, uh, so basically, if I'm correct, if my information is correct, um, um, you make a global variable by using the dollar sign. Okay, equals uh, equals Hawkeye, and let's see. Um, def um, intro end. As a matter of fact, no, I don't have to do that. Okay, so um, puts that plane up there is a um, okay. All right. So intro and input equals gets. Okay. So basically, what this does is I need to create the global variable, which is Hawkeye. Then I have to create the function that's going to call a global variable. And what happens is that this sentence will call the global variable, and then you call this function, and then of course you keep the page from closing after you're done. So shortcuts, John J. Okay, .rb. Okay. Okay. So global. Alright. Okay, so it says undefined local variable. So um, let's see if this is, I was assuming that this was going to be a problem. Uh, let's see if that solves the problem. Okay, so, okay, there, alright, it works. So right here, that plane up there is a Hawkeye. So for those of you who don't know, the E2 Hawkeye carrier-based reconnaissance plane. So that plane up there is a Hawkeye. So I just used a global variable, and I can use this to make the weights for my uh, artificial neural network. So when you're doing supervised, unsupervised learning or reinforcement learning, you have to have weights on each of the neural networks, on each of the neurons of your neural network, and those weights have to be updated depending on what the result is for the uh, um, what the result is for the testing. You have to test your network so that you can get the optimal result, so that the network can learn. So it's either supervised, unsupervised, or reinforcement. There's got to be other examples as well. But yeah, so this is gonna let me adjust the weights so that my machine can learn, and in time it can get better. And then that's where everything else comes into play. And next I'm gonna have to add the cost formula. So I guess it would be I guess it would be one half the estimated result minus the one half the estimated result minus the real result squared. So that's the cost formula. So anyway, that's all I wanted to show you guys for this lesson. And so when you're using global variables, you do in fact have to put a $ everywhere you use a global variable. You can't just put it up here when you declare it and then leave it out right here. You have to put it everywhere. You know what? Why don't I? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. You know what? This is going to be interesting. Okay, so num1 equals 2. I'm sorry, 2. Okay, and num2 equals 4. Okay, so this is going to be really interesting. So puts okay, yeah, puts okay. num1. Let's see if this works. Plus okay, num2 equals num1 plus num2. Now that's going to be really interesting to see if that actually runs. Okay, so num1, num2. Okay, so let's just testing. Let's see if this works. Okay, look. All right. See, it works. It works. I never figured that would work. I never figured that would work. But there it goes. I've tested the weights, and I've made the weights. I can add this into the neural network, and I can beef up the neural network, and I can change the neural network to be whatever it has to be. But yeah, for now, that's all I wanted to show. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to show. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and delete all of this. I don't need that anymore. And that's it. So, goodbye.